everybody, and welcome to the Imps podcast show with me, Cornell B, back again with another video. And today I'm doing a match preview of Lincoln City versus Peterborough United at the LNER Stadium tomorrow, which is a 3 o'clock kickoff live and direct at the LNER Stadium. Before I get into the video, I'd say thank you very much to the 475 subscribers who have subscribed to my YouTube channel. I'd love to get it up to 476. It would be very, very appreciated. So if you could smash the subscribe button, keep on smashing the subscribe button and leaving your comments and leaving your reviews and leaving your opinions. It will be very, very appreciated. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So tomorrow, us Lincoln City will face Peterborough United at home. The last time we faced them, we got absolutely hammered against them. And it was a colossus of a game at their ground. We got beat to them. We got absolutely destroyed and fully enough reason because we didn't have no attacking final third, and obviously it went wrong in that previous game. But obviously we have the chance to put it right because right now we are a slightly different side with a new front two of Joe Taylor and Freddie Draper, and not only just that as well, a different style of formation, a different playing system, and Skabala has got us playing the football that we Lincoln City deserve to be doing. Obviously, with winning 8 games this season, obviously, drawing 8 and losing 10, it kind of really shows where we are as a team. And I'm not being disrespectful on it to say that, look, with winning 8 games this season really shows what we are about as a team. Drawing 10, losing 10 games isn't the way we expected it to be. But look, listen, at the end of the day, us Lincoln City can obviously look forwards then backwards this second half of the season. We've seen 2 faces come in already. There's more to come. We've been linked with loads of players. Like, obviously, there was rumours of Ian Pravida being set to sign on a loan deal for us Lincoln City. Then we're linked with Charlie McCannon as well, who was on loan at Forest Green, at Rangers. Sorry, obviously I'm getting overexcited, which is normal. Who obviously is struggling to get into the Forest Green team, obviously, and I Cornell obviously really would love to see us sign him. And then Shane McCoglin as well, who's playing for Newport. Obviously, another player, obviously, who has EFL experience. So there's been a lot of great things going on and news and things like that. But again, that's something that obviously us Lincoln City would really want to add to the squad. But tomorrow is a very big, massive game. Us Lincoln City need to win this game, and we have to go guns blazing against them. We have to go at them. We have to take the game to them, and we will take the game to them. And obviously, we will be destined to really smash the posh and really get 3 points out of it. Will we see change? I will believe we will see change. I think does Skabala change it tomorrow? I would presume maybe not. I would probably keep the same team as normal, but obviously with Mandroyu being back in the team now, obviously, he came out this week talking about does he still trust him? I believe Skabala does trust him. And every player and everyone are willing to make mistakes, and we're all not perfect. We're all going to make a mistake, and we all think, well, how can we learn from that? How can we put that to bed? How can we learn from that? How can we keep our discipline? Because when you're a professional footballer, your discipline is so key and it's so important. And look, at the end of the day, everybody might not be Mandroyu's favorite player or favorite one, but one thing for sure, if he does start tomorrow against Peterborough, which looks probably highly unlikely, but he's intention for selection, so that's the positive side of things. And obviously, I'm optimistic for this game because it's a massive game, but us Lincoln City need to go. And obviously, look, we've won 8 games this season. We've drawn 10 this season. We've lost 10 this season. I do apologize for the previous statement that I did say and getting it wrong. If I make an error, I'm always willing to say I'm sorry on it. So I do apologize on that front. Who do I think the team should be, and who should Skabala line up with tomorrow against Peterborough? I'd go Lucas Jensen, back four, the same back four, obviously, because O'Connor's not coming back till next week. I go with Jackson, Mitchell, Sorensen obviously is going to play in there. TJ, I think, deserves to play in there. Does O'Connor start? Obviously. Look, listen. I think it's kind of fitting to say that there will be a back four. So I think Sorensen's going to be in there for sure. Obviously, I know Mitchell and Jackson are going to be in there. Rowan's going to be in there. So I feel that's the same. I would go with the same back four. Why change it? Because obviously, look how well we played against Derby. We stood up to Derby and we showed Derby that we weren't afraid, and we're going to do the same thing against Peterborough United. I would go with the same midfield. Obviously, does Mandroyu add into that? Obviously, but then if Mandroyu plays, obviously the two Ethans are going to play in the midfield. Obviously, Bish is going to play in there, but does Mandroyu have a part to play? I would say yes and no to it. But look, at the end of the day, if Mandroya gets added and he plays along with the two Ethans in the midfield and Bishop in the midfield, I think obviously Mandroya can operate as a midfielder. So he has experience of playing there before. And then but then who plays behind? I think for me, Rico obviously plays behind the two strikers of Draper and Taylor. So obviously I feel maybe that's a possibility of seeing maybe Mandroyu fit into there. So I think maybe obviously going Mandroyu, Bishop, the two Ethans in midfield, and then Rico Hackett in the just playing behind. But it's going to be interesting to see who plays either Mandroyu or Rico in that fold. So I'll be very intrigued to really see what the team lineup will be. And then obviously Draper and Taylor up front, of course, is a two. But maybe the formation may change because obviously Mandroyu's back and Mandroyu will have a point to prove to some people and to some Imps fans. Not me, because I'm not one of them, obviously, because obviously I know how good Mandroyu is. But that's the lineup I would go with. But it's a debate between Mandroyu and obviously, Teddy Bishop starting in that midfield. But I think if they could start as a four, I would go with Mandroyu, Bishop, and the two Ethans in midfield, and then go with Rico playing just behind the two strikers. And then obviously I think Sorensen, Rowan, Jackson, and Mitchell, because it don't make sense changing it. It don't. I would go with the same team, but then obviously with the way that the talk about Mandroyu is, then I do feel like obviously for me, I think it's obvious that Mandroyu starts tomorrow along with Bishop, but it'll be very interesting. The lineup and the formation is going to be interesting. Who starts, who don't start, who starts on the bench, and who doesn't start on the bench. But if it does change and obviously both Mandroyu and Hackett do play together, I think that'll be even something. But I feel that the formation that Skubala has been playing of this 3-4-1-2, I feel like it really works. And I think that Skubala needs to stick to that. So I'll be very interested to see what the lineup will be tomorrow. But that is the team that I would go with if I was Skubala right now. What is my reaction to obviously tomorrow's game? Listen, take the game to them. Be aggressive on the counter attack. Be creative. Be positive going forward. Like, for example, Sorensen, who's the best right wing back in the league. Obviously, keep on running forward, being positive going forward, putting crosses into the box, making things happen. Same thing for the midfield. Same thing for Rico Hackett. Even though, yes, I know Rico Hackett is probably not going to play the full 90 for the time being until he gets the minutes that he deserves. But Taylor, Joe Taylor, just needs to keep digging, keep plucking along, keep getting at the defense, keep standing up to Peterborough. When they get on the ball, when they start counter-attacking, stand up to them. Stand them up. Don't matter if it's Clark Harris. I don't care if it's Poku. Whoever it is. I don't care if it's Ronnie Edwards. That is in the team. Stand up to them. Keep on being aggressive. Keep on keeping it tight. Keep on putting everything, bodies on the line, everything. That's what I want to see the players doing tomorrow. I want to see the players being positive. I want to see the players taking on the Peterborough defence. I want to see, the likes of Rico Hackett. I want to see Joe Taylor hurting them, using his power, using his pace. I want to see Draper giving 100%, which I know he does, which I know he will, and he will do that. I want to see him score his first goal. I want to see him getting the Imps fans off their seat. I want to see him getting in great spaces. I want to see, Rico Hackett putting crosses into the box, putting a fantastic passes together, working as a team and winning as a team. That's how the team starts to win games and start having that belief again. Because it's time right now. We are 2024. We need to start having some optimism and positivity being installed into this team. Skabala will do that, but the players have got to do that tomorrow. And they have to take the game to Peterborough. They have to go all out against Peterborough. Really stand up to them and show Peterborough that us Lincoln City is not afraid to take them down. Because tomorrow, and I mean it, Peterborough United, we are going to beat you tomorrow. We are going to take the 3 points away from you. We are going to win tomorrow. At the LNER Stadium, you're going to hear the massive atmosphere from 617 that are going to blast Peterborough United fans to oblivion. They're not going to stop. They're not going to quit. They're going to keep on going and going and going and going until the very end. Nothing is going to stop us, Lincoln City, from beating Peterborough tomorrow. I don't care if Clark Harris is in it. We've got Joe Taylor. We got the front two of Freddie Draper and Joe Taylor, who is going to score tomorrow. And nothing is going to stop Joe Taylor from getting his first goal. Doesn't matter if he's in the box. Doesn't matter if Sorensen's whipping crosses. Don't matter if Mandroy's doing it. Doesn't matter if Rico's doing it. It don't matter. We are going to win this game. And I want the players to work hard. I want the players to work as a team. I want them to win as a team. I want them to play for the shirt. I want them to give everything that they've got and really, really take on and listen to Skabala. Because this manager, this head coach that we've got in our team right now is going to take us places in the second half of the season. Despite that we have been linked with 3 players this week, it don't matter who it is, but give everything to your game. Give 100% to your game. That is all us Lincoln City fans are asking. We want to see some excitement. We want to see the players getting Lincoln City fans off their seats tomorrow. And ones that are not there and who are watching on the iFollow, the same thing. I want to see Joe Taylor really using that power. I want to see him really getting at the defense, hurting them, running, not stopping, getting in great positions, great spaces. That is what I want to see from the players. I want to see the players showing that they care. I want to see them really giving everything and giving heart and soul, putting solid upliftment performances at the back, in midfield, in on the wing, in that final third. And when they do that, which I know the players will, nothing is going to stop us Lincoln City from winning tomorrow. And showing that never say never, that not giving up determination and that fighting spirit. I want to see Lincoln City doing that tomorrow and giving everything tomorrow. Because I know that we Lincoln City can win. I know that we Lincoln City are going to take the game to Peterborough United. We're going to hurt Peterborough. And all the times that we've been losing and drawing to them, that's going to end. That is going to end tomorrow. When we beat you tomorrow and we put you down and we make sure that you suffer tomorrow. Peterborough United, you are going to suffer tomorrow. You are going to be put down. You are going to be beaten by us, Lincoln City, because we have got a head coach like Michael Skabala who is going to get the best out of us and bring new players into this team. Despite that we've seen a few changes been made, it don't matter. Us, Lincoln City, are going to beat you on tomorrow. And nothing, and I mean nothing, is going to stop us from beating you tomorrow. And nothing is going to stop Michael Skabala, forward splash, Skabala Ting, from getting his first home win tomorrow. Joe Taylor, don't give up in scoring tomorrow, your first goal tomorrow. And the players, Lucas Jensen, don't give up in getting your 10th clean sheet. Work hard for it. Work as a team. Give everything that you have. Everything that you have, Lucas Jensen. And with the return of possibility of Ben House coming back, I don't care if he's on the bench, he's on the bench. We're still winning it. But nothing is going to stop us from winning against Peterborough tomorrow. Nothing. Thank you so much for watching the Imps View podcast show with me, Cornell B, live and direct. Love to get up to 476. It'll be very, very appreciated. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon. Up the Imps. Come on, you Lincoln City.